This is part of an exercise machine called a Pilates Reformer, which I used to make as a product at one time, but no longer do. This one I kept for myself and use every day, but it's now exhibiting problems with making lots of squeaking noises. So I need to find out exactly why that's occurring. It appears that these arms are flexing under use, and when I take it apart it becomes obvious that the tubing has started to break up where the fasteners pull on it all the time. There are ropes that go through these pulleys that flex every time it goes through a motion, so it's being stressed backwards and forwards, which make it susceptible to fatigue and cracking, and it looks like that's what's happened. So it's going to have to come apart. And these fixings are going to have to be taken out, and I think the only viable solution is to actually weld this bracket onto the tube and hope that that will be strong enough in the future. So what's going to happen next is that all the powder coating needs to be ground off so that the weld can properly stick to the areas it needs to. The plastic end fittings need to be taken out, and then we can start cleaning up the part for welding. I'm not sure whether it's worth making a whole new piece and welding these on, but we'll give it a try with a weld repair to begin with and see how we go. Alright, hammers are probably a good place to start. Need to get these back level with the surface so that these arms will sit flat when they get welded on. Okay, so this is going to need the these ones are only painted, so these are going to need the paint taken off as well. Powder coating is far more difficult to remove than the paint. And it's much harder to weld through powder coating than it is through paint as well, so it needs to come off. Should be good enough for the moment. We'll set up the welding. This welding mask hasn't been used in a while and it's covered with dust, so the first thing I better do is give it a clean, I think. Okay, we've cooled down now, so let's give it a quick brush up with a wire brush and have a look and see that everything's as we want it. As this one is mine and not for any customer, I'm not going to get too paranoid over the finish. No one else is going to see it ever. So a coat of spray etch primer followed by some matching grey should just about do the job. Put some cardboard down to protect the welding bench. Okay, we'll let that dry, then we can put a finishing coat on the whole thing. So this is the complete Pilates Reformer set up ready for use. And as you can see, this is the end piece here that was just repaired, and it's been in use now for a week or so, and as far as I can see there are no problems with the repair. Fingers crossed.